Oh my god, you guys. You guys. Ew, look how skinny I am. Is that like a turn on? Ew. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, look, I've lost so much muscle mass from not working out. It's like so bad. Like, oh my gosh, like, you guys never see me shirtless. Like, I don't care. Like, this is my body. This is my body. I don't care. Like, this is like I'm fat, you know? You guys remember that? Like, it was like a long time ago. I think I deleted the video. But I made a video because I was like inspired by HRH Collection. And basically it was like, I'm fat, you guys. Like, I'm fat according to gay standards. It's just like, it's exhausting. I'm still here, guys. Before My Boyfriend, I'm gonna start a new series called Before My Boyfriend Met Me. Before my BMBM squared, double M, BMBM, Before My Boyfriend Met Me. We'll just say one M, even though it's like two M's technically, because it's too much to say BMBM. BMBM. Before My Boyfriend Met Me. He didn't own a measuring cup. No, so I got a measuring cup. Like, bitch, how do you cook food without a measuring cup? He's like, I just do random stuff. I'm like, and that is how you get inconsistent quality food. Yes, that's how that happens. That's how it happens. He's like, well, that's how my mom would cook. Your mom's probably been cooking for 30 plus years, and she was cooking every day. Yeah, she can eyeball that shit. And even then, I raised some question of like, okay, what's the quality control of your mom's cooking? So, today's Friday. I was supposed to work from home on Thursday, but my supervisor was like, oh, I had a gas leak at my house and I want to be home to like oversee it and whatnot. So can you come in the office on Thursday and you can work from home on Friday? I was like, sure thing, babes. And it was honestly works out because like I'm actually getting in like a weird place with this other manager in my office. I don't think she likes me, and she totally caught me picking my nose on Wednesday, and it was actually like, really embarrassing. But every time she walks by my desk, I'm always on my phone. Like, every single time. She always catches me on my phone and not working. So it's just like, and she's like one of those people who like hardcore judges people. Like, she's a hardcore judger. And she's like everyone's manager. She's like my supervisor's manager. She's the other supervisor's manager. So it's like, I really don't want to get underneath her skin. And I work with her on Fridays, and she's so freaking annoying. Like, oh my God. She talks so loud and so much. And she'll have like the same conversation over and over with different people. So I'm sitting at my desk hearing the same exact conversation over and over and over. And I'm like, this is like brain rot. Like, this is actually crazy. Like, you are providing everyone with the exact same story. Like, there's no unique experience. And what I'm talking about, it's not like work stuff. Like, obviously, you need to be very consistent in your communication when it comes to work stuff. But it'll be like personal stuff, like, oh, like a tree once fell in her backyard, so they had to get like the people out to like come and fix the fence and take the tree away. Oh my god. Don't even get me, oh my god, don't even get me started on the story of when someone came up on her front porch and stole her packages. Oh Lord Jesus. And see, I know that this lady is low vibrational because a lot of bad stuff happens to her frequently. Frequently. And like, I don't care what anyone says, like obviously like low vibrational has like been a buzzword, like, you know, that's Gen Z, but like a lot of people don't really understand it. They kind of just use the language, they use the lingo, but they don't really like understand the actual meaning of it. And it's just like, when something bad happens a lot to an individual, that's a sign that you need to stay away from them. Unfortunately, it's like, so if something like a lot of like they get just like a lot of bad luck, they have a lot of bad karma, you should stay away from those people. And if someone who is always like, and it's weird because they'll be like, oh, if someone's like always in a bad mood, they're always grumpy, this, that, and the other, stay away from them too, because it's like an attitude thing. No, you actually, you need to investigate them. You need to talk to them and you need to figure out, because some of the most grumpiest people I know have the most amazing luck ever. Like, they have the easiest lives, they get everything they want, they are masters at, not manipulation. Oh, kind of though, because they're making everyone think that like they're in a piss poor sour mood, but they ultimately end up getting everything that they want. So when it comes to like picking friends and like who to hang out with, that's honestly the most important thing, and no one talks about it. No one really talks about it. So if you have like a friend or a best friend, they're always getting sick, or something's always bad is happening to them, girl, stop being their friend. I'm sorry. It sounds so like sinister. It sounds so like rude. But it's just like, stop being their friend. Don't be their friend. Because you're messing up their luck will grow, and you're gonna start experiencing bad luck. Like, oh my god, I almost like shut the cabinet on you guys, I'm sorry. So like, okay, now that we're like deeper in the video, like I can kind of like tell you guys like what's going on. Like, we have like to have like an emergency meeting. So last night I didn't really have a good night with my partner, with my mans. And I need your help to think like if I'm crazy. Okay, so he has this one friend, right? Remember how I'm saying like bad luck, don't hang with those people. Terrible luck, terrible attitude, I don't like this guy. So we're hanging with so we're on our way to the grocery store. Okay. You guys are, I have to do like a lot of clarifying for you guys because you guys are like, you don't know what's going on. So I have to clarify. So basically, B stands for boyfriend. B basically has to pay a lot of money because he was out of work and he wasn't able to pay his car payment and his car tax. So he has to save, like, basically, we'll say like $3,000. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lend him money because I don't really know him that like well. Like, I've only known him for like, we're going on like 4 months now. Like, sorry, I'm not gonna be lending you that much money. And my mom was like, do not get that man money. I was like, okay, I won't. So I was like, okay, to help you out, when we go grocery shopping, I will buy the groceries, because we go grocery shopping once a week and it's around like $100 to $150. I was like, okay, I was spending like $80 when I was by myself. It's just an extra like $20. I just got a raise recently, like, it's fine, like, I can handle it. So I recently told him that. And the other day he was like, oh, I was thinking about that, and like, that's just like so nice and so kind that you would do that, because like most people would just like want to run away and they wouldn't want to help and blah 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 blah. I was like, it's no problem, like, I like to help in the ways that I can, you know, that's just who I am. Like, I'm a helper. So he said that like 2 days ago. So yesterday we're going to the grocery store, and on our way there we drive by an Olive Garden, and he brings up the one friend. He has one friend out of everyone he talks about. I tell him I do not want to hear about this guy because I do not like this guy. I don't like him at all. He is a threat to my relationship with B. I don't care if that's selfish. I don't care if that's wrong of me. I don't care. I don't care if they, like, I honestly don't care. I have to protect my investment. I am investing in this man. And I am not going to let some fucking asshole ruin this entire relationship that I have with him. And that's what's happening. It's like slowly starting to happen. And I'm just like, so now I'm like kind of like thinking, I'm like, do I even want to be in this relationship anymore? Because this is going to be a reoccurring theme that's going to continuously happen wherever we go, whatever we do. So we're driving by this Olive Garden, right? He's like, tell me if I'm overreacting. Please tell me if I'm overreacting. We're driving by the Olive Garden, and he's like, oh, babe, one day can we go and eat like at Olive Garden? I was like, oh yeah, sure. Like, it's nothing like crazy fancy. And he was like, oh, because one day, Sonder, that's the dude's name. One day Sonder went there with his ex-boyfriend. What the fuck? Why the fuck do you think I would want to go to Olive Garden after you just tell me that the one person I hate, I do not like, I strongly dislike, went there with an ex-boyfriend? Are you like, so it gets even better. It gets better, guys. It gets better. So then we're driving. He's like, you know, I'm keeping my cool. Like, when that happened, like, I could feel the switch, like the switch in me switched. And I was just like, you know what? You're in tired mode. I'm not going to entertain this anymore. Like, wow. Like, that was a low blow. In my opinion, that was a low blow. Because I've told him before, I don't really like when he talks about him. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, but like, find someone else to talk about him with. I don't want to listen to it. So we're driving. He's like, yeah, like one day, you know, is it like okay, like if I go out like to dinner with him? And I'm like, yeah, like that's fine. He's like, you know, because you went like to that dinner like with your friend that one time. I probably would go like maybe like October, November, like when I'm in a better place. And I'm just like, what does that mean? What does that mean when I'm in a better place? You don't need to be in a better place to go out to dinner with someone. You just go out. Mama, like, it really just gags me. So we're laying in bed last night, and then he asked me, he's like, what's like a red flag in relationships for you? For me, it's gaslighting. Like, kind of how you did with me last night, or the other night. And I'm just like, why are we having this conversation right before bed? So you know what? I hit him with all my red flags. I was like, yeah, I hate liars. I hate manipulators. I hate people with big egos. And he was like, wow, like, you are all of those. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I am the red flag. Nice to meet you. You know, like, whatever. Like, it really just left, like, such a sour taste in my mouth last night. It was just like, it just is like, oh, so here's the best part too, right? I showed him a picture because I was like, oh yeah, I was like so like caliente yesterday. I was like, I was looking at this picture. I wasn't. I was looking at other stuff. Because my boyfriend definitely ain't giving it to me. So I like have like a picture of his butt on my phone I took on Snapchat. So I put it like in my private thing, and I showed it to him, and he got actually like upset that I took a picture of his butt after he's taken nudes and videos of me. And he's like, well, I've always asked you permission before I take pictures. But last night he sent me a video, this morning he sent me a video of him like secretly recording me like blow drying my hair last night, and I was shirtless. So you see, like, I was also gonna say red flag for me is like hypocrites. Like, do you see like it's just like crazy. It's like, it's so crazy. And it's like, and then like another night, like he asked me, I was like, do you miss like your old life? Like, like going out on dates and like just your freedom and like all that. And I'm just like, no, like I love what I have now. And like, now that I've been thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I miss my freedom. Like, out of everything, I miss my freedom. I miss being able to do whatever I want to do. Like, I feel like I have to ask permission if I want to do anything. I feel like I am on a very like strict schedule here. Like, yesterday I came home and all I wanted to do was go to bed. And like his roommate like comes storming in the room, and she's like talking to me nonstop until he gets home. So then he's talking to me nonstop, listening to like breakup music, and I'm just like, I don't have the mental capacity to handle all of this. Like, so now like I'm trauma dumping on you guys because this is all I have. Like, I don't have any friends. You guys know me. Like, I don't have friends. Like, I have a friend. Like, and I'm not gonna trauma dump to him. And my mom doesn't give good relationship advice either because she got married to her like high school sweetheart basically. So she's never like experienced like dating. So, and her advice for everyone is just break up with them because she misses me and she wants me back home so I can clean and cook. So I just like don't know what to do, and like, I don't know. Because I think it's gotten very apparent that like he's not gonna break up with me. Like, I'm gonna have to break up with him. And it's always whenever like I'm alone that I have these feelings, and when I'm with him, I don't feel it like that. So it makes me wonder, like, is this is like really what I want, or is this just like I'm just like, I don't know. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. I'm going too far deep. Like, I don't even know. Like, let me. Like, I don't think I'm destined for love. But like, you guys remember, like, I really wanted a boyfriend and I finally got one. It's just like, it's like, is this just how dating is supposed to be? Like, is it this complicated? Like, will we get through it? Like, and like, that's something I keep telling myself too, like, with the whole like Sonder guy, like on a grand scheme, like spectrum, it's like, okay, he can't like ruin the relationship, like, he can only ruin the relationship if I allow him to. So if I don't have the fear or the anxiety and I just don't let it happen, then it won't happen. And I need to just act cool. And I'm just like I said, I keep encouraging him. I'm like, yeah, like hang out with him. It's totally cool. It's totally fine. Because he's gonna learn his lesson. He's gonna learn his lesson. Or what I think is true is they're gonna get back together. He's gonna convince him to break up with me, and he's gonna break up with my ass, and I'll get what I want too. So it's a win-win. He's either gonna get heartbroken, like he's gonna get his feelings hurt by that guy going back and being friends with him, or he's gonna want to break up with me so he can be with him. So yeah, because if I break up with him, now I'm giving the Sandra guy exactly what he wants, which is for him to break up with me. Like, that's what he wants. And like, that's why I get so frustrated, because it's like, why would you want to hang out with someone who wants you to break up with me? It's just like, it doesn't make sense to me. But it's his life. I can't control his actions. And I'm not going to tell him what to do and what not to do. Like, it's his life. Like I said, he can do whatever he wants. The consequences will ultimately lead to what our destiny should be, so. Ooh, bitch, that was deep. Yes, ma'am. Oh my God. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, chickadees. It was real. I'll probably be able to make another video like next Thursday. If I wake up early on Monday, I could totally do one too. Oh no, we'll see. Okay. Bye, guys.